Didn't get to film anything there, but one of the bad things was the... Good morning. How are we doing this morning? I wanted to go ahead and take you along on the morning feeding here. First thing I wanted to talk to you about was, a lot of you are trying to think about, hey, I want to start a homestead. And you're probably thinking on can you do all this, till you buy the land, till you buy the animals, and then after that, you got to buy all the feed. Can you feed the animals for less? How can you save money on animal feed? So let's start out here and let's take a look at what I'm going to feed the pigs this morning. So first thing we do is we talk to a lot of different local businesses. Like there's a local grocery store we have, local catering business, local restaurants. It's a lot easier to deal with local businesses. And, all these businesses have so much waste every day that they're just throwing out. And if you talk to them, that a lot of times that they will give you that waste for free. And what we do is then we bring it home and we determine whether we want to feed it to the pigs, the chickens, or we might just compost it down. Like so for the example this morning, if you look at the bucket here for the pigs, it looks like there's some broccoli there, and you can see these biscuits. The biscuits, those were those frozen biscuits that you get in the store. The store had them. They were expired, so they just threw them out back. They put them in a specific area for us, and we go pick them up. And then, now those I wanted to bake out. I didn't want to feed the pigs raw dough. But over here you can see, this was from the catering business yesterday. Looks like there was a bunch of kale left over. We had several other buckets that I already fed the pigs of carrots and cabbage and things like that. And then over here in this box here, we have expired yogurt, and we have some squash that, as you can see, the squash has some rotten spots in it. But with that, these businesses throw out all this material on a daily basis. And if you talk to them properly and you get them on board, a lot of them, they will allow you to take this material and use it for feed. And like I said, we have three uses for it. We either feed it to the pigs, feed it to the chickens, or if we feel that we don't want to feed it to either or, we'll go ahead and compost it down. All right, let's head outside and get this morning today started. I still give them a little bit of grain. I'm gonna go get them their grain. Now I do just feed our pigs on the ground. Currently we just have so many pigs that I just want to make sure that they all have access to the, if I put things in troughs and one of them pushes the other 10 away, then gives them a little bit more fair fighting. All right, let's get everybody else fed and get the day started. You can see the sun's coming up. Got 3 duck eggs this morning and 1 goose egg. I didn't tell you guys yet, but yesterday was the first day we actually got some turkey eggs. So we're really excited about that. We're probably going to try to incubate them here and see what happens. But we did get 2 turkey eggs yesterday. Run. Come on, cheeseburger. Let's go. So every morning when I feed them grain, I come over here and I stand with the new bowl. He's been doing much better, where, as you can see, he starts to run. Then I shoo the other ones out of the way, and I just keep getting closer. Till eventually he realizes he has to come near me to get food. He has been letting me pet him while he's eating. Come on, buddy, if you want some food. There he goes. The last people just didn't work with him enough and keep him tame enough. So once he gets eaten here, then that's when I will go ahead and, there he is. He just licked me. So today we have a lot planned. I don't know how much we're going to get taped. First off, we're running low on firewood, so we need to run over to the neighbors and get a load of firewood and bring it back, unload it. And then we're going to head over to Clearfield, and we're going to go look at 2 girlfriends for him. We were told the one was definitely, she was pretty sure the one was pregnant, and that the other one, she was pretty sure was pregnant. And now it looks like that the one that she thought for sure is pregnant, well, she might even have a calf by the time we get there. Like I said, I don't know how much this owner feels comfortable with us filming, so I'll have to ask permission before we can film anything when we take a look at these. I want to try to get them moved over here within the next day or so. But we also got to think safety for the calf and make sure that mama and the calf are safe. Alright, so we just got back from getting the first load of firewood there, as you can see. So now we got to get it all stacked up. The Amish I get it off of, he wasn't too keen about us filming there. So go ahead and let's get this.
So that was a nice little workout this morning. Nothing like getting your blood pumping. So we just bought that in. 1 quart of firewood there. I'm hoping that will last us the rest of the season here. All this firewood that you see here stacked up, this is all way too green. It's all freshly cut. You can't burn green firewood. That's one thing, is if you're gonna burn firewood, you gotta make sure you plan out ahead of time, because it should sit for 2 years and dry down before you go ahead and burn it. So we're gonna head inside right now. I think we're gonna get, she wants to get a cup of coffee. I wanna get a little bit of breakfast, and then we're gonna head on over to Clearfield to take a look at those Dexters. All right, so we're getting ready here and we're heading out now. We're gonna go look at those Dexters. Now, my wife did just get a text from the owner saying that the one that we were going to look at, that she did indeed have a calf this morning. So I don't know if we're gonna be able to still, if the lady will still be interested in selling that one. We're gonna have to wait and see once we get there on how things go. I'm not sure if whether the lady's gonna let us film on her property, but we're gonna have to respect her wishes, and then we'll see what happens. So we'll see you guys there. Well, that was disappointing. We didn't get to film anything there, but one of the bad things was the animals didn't have good feet underneath them. The feet were terrible. And that's one thing you got to really look at, especially if you have a mountain property like ours with lots of rocks. I don't want a animal with bad feet getting on there and then end up with sore feet, and then the next thing you go, you're gonna have to be putting the animal down. So we're gonna keep on looking, and hopefully we can find them.
Turn left onto Plaza Drive.
Hopefully we can find some heifers here or some cows here soon enough. Right now we're gonna stop here at Royal King real quick and get some feed for the animals, and then we'll head on back to the homestead. All right, so we're back home now. Unfortunately, like I said, that trip was not going as planned there. We ended up finding that we didn't really want to buy someone else's problems. So now we're back home. But the good news is, though, that I did get a text that said that the catering company, how I told you about earlier, that we get their feed waste from, food waste, that they had 6 buckets of scraps for us. So it's always kind of a nice day that you come home and you got these 6 buckets of free food for your pigs and chickens. Or like I said, if neither one of them will eat it, it gets composted down. But let's open her up and find out what's in there, and it's time to start the evening feeding, so we can go ahead and take some of this up and see. Here's Carla. See what she gets after first. Looks like the grapes. Here comes Calvin, Marla, and Henrietta. Looks like he found a piece of lettuce that rolled down there. Like I said, if there's anything left over that they don't eat, there they go. All right, let's take this other bucket up and see how the babies do with this bucket. all kinds of stuff in there for these guys. So we'll let them chew on it as much as they can. And then tonight, when I put the mums away, they come up here and they go into this pen here, and they'll eat whatever these guys don't clean up. But the way I look at it, you know, that really helps out with cutting the feed costs down. There's nothing like giving out free food scraps. You know, if you're getting started out and you're wondering on how you can afford to feed all these animals, talk to a lot of local businesses. Talk to little local stores and restaurants and find out what they do with their feed scraps. So I'm gonna get going here, and I gotta get to the evening chores. So it is the next day here. Sorry, we got busy there and I didn't get to wrap up the video. Today we did get out and we got ahead and we got a pair of Chinese geese there, or at least we got a male and another female. So now we will have a total of 3 females and a male. So that way we can start hatching their eggs and look at selling their chicks and raising some of them possibly for meat. I don't know if I mentioned it earlier in the video, but we did start finding turkey eggs finally. Our turkeys are now laying. Last year we successfully hatched out about 50 turkeys. We raised them up for food. So we got a lot of exciting things coming up this year, and I'll be making a bunch of videos covering everything. If you haven't done so, please like and subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it, and share it on your social media. And I appreciate you stopping by the homestead, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.